Hello and welcome to NTK's Academic Writing Q&A series, where we give answers to your questions. This is video 9, which answers the questions, what are predatory journals? How do you recognize them? Or have you had any experience with them? My name's Stephanie Krueger. I've spent over 20 years in scholarly communications in different roles, and among other things, have assisted with over 40 journal articles in various disciplines. So for question 9 about predatory journals, the short answer is predatory journals are journals that look like academic journals, but that for many reasons actually aren't that well respected in one's field. You can see here the structure of today's presentation, and I hope that you take away a deeper understanding of what predatory journals are, how to deal with predatory journal spam, and know where to find more information on this topic. So I found a really great article for you that's linked in the study slide that summarizes at a deeper level some of the characteristics and problematics surrounding predatory journals and also predatory conferences. I just wanted to highlight a few things here. All things considered, predatory journals often make promises to be something that they are not. For example, they say they're really high quality or well respected, and actually they are not. Sometimes they use the name of a somewhat well-respected journal, but just switch a couple words in the title. And so it looks like it might be the serious journal, but it's not. Um, they tend not to be publishers who are run by credible scholarly, academic, or technical societies in one's field, though they might pretend to be. Uh, they are not based in the typical scholarly publishing cities, which would be, for example, London, New York, Munich, places like that, but published out of a warehouse in the middle of a field in the center of the United States. These are the kind of things that happen with predatory journals. When you think about some of the email spam you get and the false claims that are made there, these journal publishers are also making similar claims. I think you get the idea. The second part of this question was about spam and have we received spam emails from predatory journals or conferences? Yes, I've received these for many years and I continue to receive them today. I'm pretty aware of what these are, so I just hit delete when I see these spam messages, just like I would email spam for other things. In my experience, these messages are easy to spot. They often have strange formatting, spelling errors, and things like that. They sometimes appear too good to be true. An example is you go to a conference, and after the conference, somebody sends you an email and says, "I really liked your work. I want you to publish an article in our journal about whatever topic." If this email comes from somebody I didn't meet at the conference and doesn't have, let's say, a university email or something like that, I really question that as being too good to be true. So I check out who the person in the signature is. I Google their name, and I also look at the address of the signature. As I mentioned in the previous slide, if their office looks like a strip mall and isn't a legitimate business, beware. That's a really easy technique that you can use, and it often, just go to Google Maps, look at the address, and oftentimes things will become clear. So that's spam. And why does it matter if you publish or not in one of these journals? Academic careers are very long, and if you publish in a strange-looking journal, which means strange-looking in the eyes of your peers, professional academic peers who are experts in your subject, this can make a negative impact down the road in hiring decisions, promotion decisions, and the award of prestigious grants, because serious scholars at the international level will check to see where you publish and have published in the past. So in the study slides, I've included a link to some resources where you can learn more. I encourage you to check that out. If you're wondering about a journal, is it predatory or not, and you really can't tell based on what I've told you today, the first place to start to ask if it's a predatory journal is your mentor. And if your mentor can't help you, I'd recommend reaching out to the library. So that's it in a nutshell. I've highlighted a few typical characteristics of predatory journals and finding out if something is spam or not. And I've provided a link where you can learn more about this topic. Thank you for listening. This is Stephanie Krueger, the NTK Academic Writing Q&A series, and I wish you all best.